everybody, it's Carrie with Seed to Spoon. So I just wanted to take a few minutes today and talk about why we love growing food in the fall. It is actually our very favorite time in the entire year to grow food, and it's for a number of different reasons. So the fall, especially here in Oklahoma, is a huge difference than the spring. In the spring, there are so many bugs, and it is hard to deal with the pests at times. And in the fall, the pest number just significantly drops off. So we are not fighting a lot of pest issues at all whenever we're growing in the fall. So it makes it so much easier when we're not battling these nasty critters. We also find it's just not as much work too, just simply because we're not having to water as much. We get, sporadic rainfall days, but for the most part, like the soil just doesn't dry out as fast because it's not as hot and it's just not requiring as much water. The fall is also our favorite time of year to grow our favorite things. So as you can see in the background, we have garlic. We have a lot of different greens back here. I have lettuce, spinach, kale, all of those. And greens are one of our favorite things to grow just because it's something that we eat a lot of in the kitchen. So we wanted to be able to grow a lot of that whenever we first started gardening. So the fall is just the perfect time to grow these greens. So it's just because I love all these cool season crops, so it's a great time to grow it, and it does really well here. And you'll notice you're not as busy doing stuff in the garden in the fall time. So you can spend more time doing things like planting some fruit trees, some fruit bushes, berry bushes. Those are my favorite. You can find that you have more time to do things like that. And again, since you're not as busy, you can start and go ahead with planning for your spring. You can start getting things going for your compost bin. Especially this time of year, you'll find a lot of pumpkins and straw bales and things like that. A bunch of leaves coming down from the trees, and all of that is really good starter for compost. So this is a really good time to do some of those garden things, garden tasks that you wanted to do maybe in the springtime, but never got around to it because you're so busy. And so it's a really good time now to go around and doing it. And it's also not as hot out. So it's cool and the weather's nice. So you're not going to be, getting overheated as fast. So it's a perfect time to be out working in your garden right now. And last but not least, I will say, I don't know if you can kind of tell in the background here, all of these trees that we have in the back. Just recently, we have lost a lot of leaves from our trees, and everything is turning brown. And yeah, it's getting dreary around here because it's getting winter time and getting really cold. But our garden is still very green and it's happy and cheery. I love it. So we can still have a lot of green, and we can still come out here and see it every day. So I really like that aspect as well. So if you aren't already growing right now in the fall, I definitely recommend to get started doing it. There are still things that you can do sometimes in your area. If you haven't already, you should check out our free app from Seed to Spoon. It will walk you through growing over 100 different fruits, vegetables, herbs, and it'll give you exact planting dates based on your location. So it'll tell you if there are still things that you can plant in your area right now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.